You beautiful souls are the first one here. So I'm just going to wait a second. I'm going to wait for our beautiful... There's Maria. Nice to see you, love. All right. So, Maria, I'm going to start off with you. Not sure if anybody actually got a notification from this one, but anyways, it is what it is. Sometimes there are some things that you just can't win. There you go, Hanson. Your box onto the other side is already open, sweetie. All right, okay. Yeah, boo-boo to you, sweetie. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go over here. Okay. So, Maria, hold on just one moment. Let's go like that. Hello, Mo. Nice to see you, love. Nice to see you, beautiful. Here we go for Maria. Has Roberto been thinking about you? Is anybody else around? Let me go to this little one over here. All right, so I think we lost Lilith into the switch somewhere. Oh, there she is. Hello, Lilith. Nice to see you, love. Welcome on back to you, my beautiful. I am with Maria this moment. Mimi is going to be on up next. And voila, getting our magician that is popping on through. Thank you for switching on over here. Hopefully notification is going on out now. I don't know. It's so weird, this notification stuff, honestly. Okay, so here we go. Sweetie pie, Maria. Is he thinking about you? The magician is stipulating that he is thinking about you. The magician is saying, aha, yes, I am thinking. Yes, I'm wondering. And I'm thinking about you, but I'm not happy. And when I say I'm thinking about you, but I'm not happy, I'm actually trying to say that I'm thinking about you, but I'm not happy about my own actions. My own actions have created what we're actually living through at this moment. So I'm basically going to say over here that, yeah, this is what I've got going on. Wondering how you're feeling about this is what seems to be going through into the energy. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? Yeah, so getting over here, motion, getting action, but there's no motion or there's no action. It's like everything is a little bit complicated, right? Hello, my beautiful Mirzak, sweet love. How are you feeling, beautiful? So it's like everything that seems to be going on through, or everything that we would kind of like to be going on through into the messages, my beautiful Maria. That's it. I feel as though we are ultimately thinking to ourselves and telling to ourselves, have we done the right thing? Are we moving into the right direction altogether? I feel like everything is just a little bit questioning for him at this moment. It is nice to see you, Yvonne, sweetie pie. So that's it. I'm going to say, my beautiful Maria, he is thinking about you, but he is also feeling quite bad about the decisions that he has made. I'm not going to say that he has done wrong decisions all the way up until now, because that's entirely up to him to decide what is good and what is wrong and what is not wrong. But he's definitely has made some decisions that have made things a little bit questionable, where he's wondering maybe what to do or how to move on forward and everything as such. So there are definitely some questions that are there. No, he's not giving up on you. He feels bad because he's done and he's made decisions that were a little bit more selfish, a little bit more actually geared towards him. And that makes it difficult, because basically everything that's going on at this moment is a little bit his own fault, right? That's where things become a little bit difficult anyways for him and within his energy. So that's what he's thinking about today. If I go and see if there's anybody else around. Anybody else around, getting our King of Wands, also getting the Hermit, and getting our Four of Cups. I'm going to say no, my sweetie pie. I do not feel as though there is anybody else around. I feel like he's a little bit stuck into his own decisions. Again, like I said, it's his own fault, but stuck into a certain solitude, stuck into a certain amount of sadness, of feeling lost, of feeling alone. So it's like all those components mixed on in together is really just giving the vibes that he is feeling at this moment. What did Big Boss think about you today when he saw you? And what did he think about your work? What did he think about your work? We're going to come and see over here what he thought about you. We're going to go and see also. All right. So what was he thinking about your work today? I'm getting over here great confidence. So I'm going to say exceeding. I don't want to say exceeding performances, but I want to say that you are exceeding what is asked. So I'm going to say there's nothing to be afraid of, nothing whatsoever. You've got a lot of determination. You do everything into the correct manner that you're supposed to be doing things. So I'm going to say your work was absolutely fine today, sweetie. I don't believe like they analyze you every day though, my love. So I'm going to say don't be too worried about that. Honestly, I don't see them over analyzing you or seeing what you're doing every single day. I know they got a lot of stuff onto their mind, but I know that you kind of overthink things. So I'm just saying don't overthink things. Don't stress yourself out about anything. Nobody dislikes you. Well, okay, you do have that jealous coworker, but has nothing to do with Big Boss, has nothing to do with Boss Lady neither. So don't stress yourself out about anything. As we're moving on forward over here, yeah, as for your work, it's all good. When he did actually see you, I'm going to say not too much, sweetie. He was happy to see you, but I'm not getting all that much coming on out. Like I don't have any, weird thoughts or happy thoughts or crazy thoughts. He saw you, he thought, oh, you're good looking today. And that's pretty much what it is. But I feel like he's always thinking that you're good looking. So there's nothing really that is changing into his vibes. When he came out, did he say hi to you, or did he say hi to you and Lady Boss, or did he really just say hi to Lady Boss? I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel as though he was actually saying hi to both you guys. So I'm going to say both. It was not just to you. It was not just to her. I'm saying hello, and whoever says hello to me into the return, that's what it is. Now, does Lady Boss, that Big Boss, likes you? I'm going to go and see. Thank you, my beautiful Lavone, sweetie. I know, Maria, sweetie. All right, so let's go and see. I'm going to be with Yvonne, then I'm going to go and see Mimi. So don't have to change your list, Watson, but I'm going to go and see. All right, I'm going to go and see over here our beautiful Yvonne first. All right. So, love, as for does he actually believe, or does she believe that Big Boss likes you? Not really. She's thinking that he does appreciate you, but nothing much more. So I'm going to say there's nothing weird, sweetie pie. Don't worry about it, my love. Yeah, I was wondering what to do with that, Watson. I was wondering if it was going to take a bad turn, sweetie. I was a little bit afraid, but I was very unsure. I thought I'd leave that one up to you. Yes, let me go and give you some messages coming from him. Yvonne is going to be on up next, and then I'm going to go and see Mimi. So here we go. For messages, I'm going to give you messages coming from tarot cards is what I'm going to do, though. And then Yvonne is up next. I know, right? I was not trusting. I had like a finger trigger. And I thought, ooh, I was so close to click that button. I thought, I don't know. I'm going to let Watson take care of it. No, she doesn't really, sweetie. She doesn't really, my beautiful. Into the messages I'm getting over here. You are so creative. You are so loving. You are so packed full of action. You have so much beautiful energy, so much power. Whatever you want, you try to manifest it. You try to understand it. And those are all beautiful things and beautiful attributes that he loves about you. He wants you to know that he knows that the break that you have at this moment, the pause that you have, is unfair. It's not something that he necessarily wishes or desires, but it's something that you guys have to kind of live on through at this moment. So he knows that change can be scary, but he is hoping that you're going to be holding on for him, my love. I know. Oh, they were tingling, Hanson. Oh my God. Yes. I was just waiting for the next one. Like, that's it. I was waiting for the next phrase to say, okay. Maria, I am sending you so much love, sweetie pie. Yvonne, can you trust Laura with Fabiola's situation? Let me go and see that. So we are with our beautiful Yvonne, sweetie pie. Can you trust Laura with a fabulous situation? Thank you, my beautiful Maria. You've got this, my beautiful love. Okay. So can you trust Laura? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. All right? And I'm going to let you decide what it is that you think. No, I don't think so. I think she's here, Lilith. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to write it down. And if I don't hear from her, I'll give it to you. Okay? I'll save you that work, my sweetie pie, because I don't think you need it, Lilith. Grazie mille, Sean. Grazie. Okay, sweetie pie, this is it. What I'm going to say is, I don't know who Laura is towards Fabiola, but I'm going to say that Laura can have some, thank you, my dear Sean, sweetie. I'm going to say that I feel like Laura does have some clouded judgments, okay? Thank you so very much, my beautiful Lola, sweetie. I don't believe she'll go back and look at it, but just in case, thank you, my love. So yes, this is it, okay? Can you trust? I'm going to say that Laura has choices, and within these choices, there's like nothing is really all that clear. I'm going to say there's a lot of options, there's a lot of choices, and I feel like Laura has not necessarily like completely decided what it is that she's going to be doing. That being said, I feel as though Laura wants to be as just and as fair as she possibly can be. But I'm going to say that Laura has a little bit of a lack of focus and a little bit of a lack of motivation or ambition towards the situation. So I'm basically going to have to say over here for you, sweetie pie, it is entirely up to you to decide what you're going to be doing with that. But I'm going to say, basically speaking, can you trust Laura with Fabiola's situation? I feel as though it is like a 90% yes. The only thing I'm going to say that's more into the no is that she seems to be having like some clouded judgment, but I know that she wants to do the very best. So I'm going to say where the intentions are at the very best, things should end up being good. So I'm going to say yes into this moment, but definitely need to kind of pay a little bit of attention to it, okay? Hello, Mimi Sweetie Pie. You are on up next, my love. So it is nice to see you here. Let me go see work and finance, my love. This is always for Yvonne. Work and finances. What do we've got? All right, beautiful Mimi, you are here on time because you are next. Okay, work and finances. What is hopping on through? Laura's a close friend, right? And she does readings too, but since Fabiola, and that's why. Okay, I got you. Okay. I'm going to say you're good. I'm going to say it's not a problem, sweetie. I'm going to say it's okay, my beautiful Yvonne. As for work and finances, my love, are these the work and finances of Fabiola, or is this your work and finances, love? Just let me know if this is you or if this is in regards to Fabiola. Just so I can know, all right? So I can read the right cards for the right person. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, perfect. It's for you. Gotcha. Thank you, love. Thank you, sweetie. Um, Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I shall answer that question for you into the yes or no format. Just give me one moment, okay? So yes, I do. Just let me know that you are still here, and I will answer you in about 1 minute, my love. Okay, for you, my beautiful Lavone, what I'm getting over here is new ideas that are passing on through. So, new ideas, absolutely, but not necessarily great abundance, not necessarily a lot of big changes that are coming on through, my love. Um, Also, getting over here a lot of changes. So, I'm going to say there are changes coming on through within your situation that are going to be kind of quick, a little bit kind of swift, but not necessarily giving you what it is that you want. So I'm going to say financial. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that you're here, sweetie. So yes, I do. I hope I'm saying your name well. I will answer you in just a moment, my love. Please do stick around, sweetie. Okay, so my beautiful Lavone, what I'm seeing over here is you're going to have an idea. There's something that's going to bring you a little bit onto a path. I need you to be careful about that path. Today you paid off the loan that you just don't want to know anything about it anymore, right? Of her. That's exactly what it is. It's gone. It's over with. Everything is such. I know that is such. It's frustrating, sweetie pie. And this, well, that's what it is then. That's where the withdrawal is coming from. That's where the retreat is coming from. So you've made the changes. You've made it, and that's it. You're going to be able to close that up forever. Please, into the future, let's learn by this, and let's not give no money or help anybody else that is not necessarily going to be able to pay us back, or that we expect the money to come on back. So don't take a loan for somebody, sweetie. If you can do it because you got the money, do it, but don't take a loan for somebody else, because that's just going to cost you a fortune, frustration, and everything of this such. Right now, at this moment, I feel as though it's important for you to take care of yourself. I feel like nobody takes care of you, sweetie. I feel like you take care of everybody, but not yourself. So take care of yourself, my sweet love. Other than that, I'm going to say in finances, you do have like different ideas for openings and different things that are coming on up towards you, but I do not necessarily see I don't necessarily see money coming on in. It's new ideas, but there are ideas that we have not necessarily taken into consideration, analyzed, and put into fruition. So I'm going to say it's going to be important to take the different ideas that you have to say, whoo, I could make money like this. I could gain more clients like this. I could, put more money into the bank if I do this. I could look at those different type of scenarios, and that's how you're going to go and get your idea. Then you've got to take it and you've got to make it, you've got to apply it. But I don't necessarily see any new income or any increase in income coming your way. I'm seeing new ideas, and I'm seeing that spirit is saying you have to take those ideas and not just kind of let them float there into the universe. You have to take them and you have to realize them. And then you're going to start to have all those changes coming on through. You say you're trying to practice your Italian and your French. Ah, bellissimo. E due lingue. Yes. Both languages that I actually do speak, my sweet love. I was actually speaking with somebody the other day. Yes, Italian from Montreal. Yeah, crazy little guy he was. But anyways, point being, just a beautiful language altogether, honestly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I miss the language myself. As for French, it is nice too, sweetie pie, definitely. And you're doing good onto it. Let me give you an angel message, love. Let's go and see. Alrighty, so here we go, my love. Your birthday is going to be coming on up. A good one for you to learn is buon compleanno, sweetie pie, since your birthday is coming on up quite soon, Sean. It is nice. It is nice too, Lilith. I lose the beauty of it because I speak it all the time, so I don't realize it. The Italian comes from the fact that I don't speak it all the time, and I just love to hear it. Every once in a while, I like to play with my kids when they're watching like their animated Disney movies. I like to switch it to Italian. Oh, they hate it. They don't understand a darn word. Point being, yes. 1221 for our beautiful Yvonne. Work with what you've got, and it will get you different places. Count your blessings and acknowledge the ones that are dear to you. You are going to be finding inspiration, and you're going to be figuring out a way forward. And good news is going to be coming on in towards you soon, sweetie pie. Yvonne, let me know if there's anything else. Okay, my sweet love. Yes, I heard you, sweetie pie. You want to know, let me just go see. I think it had to do with an interview. Are you going to be able to pass the next interview? Yes or no? Let's go and see that, my love. Here we go for yes, I do. And then I'm going to go and see Mimi. I'm still going to put you a timestamp, Mimi, because I know you're kind of here, kind of not. And I know that you're working as you're actually here. So we will leave you a timestamp, my love. Yes, I wrote you, sweetie pie. Here we go. Thank you for joining us this evening. Getting the Fool, getting our Ace of Swords, my sweet love, getting our Queen of Pentacles. It's a yes, sweetie. It's a definite yes, and it's like you're not expecting it, but it's definitely coming your way. So I'm going to say yes, probably within the following 10 days, sweetie. You are going to be having some news, and I do believe, yes, next week. It's a yes. I believe you are going to be able to pass the interview, love. So good for you, sweetie pie. And thank you for joining us tonight, my love. It is. It is. Oh my God. Yes, I know. I know. I'm going to say the Italian more, but again, that's just me. I'm biased. Let me go and see. For our beautiful Mimi, hold on. And we're going to leave a timestamp for Mimi. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm doing something wrong. I am. Okay. So here we go for Mimi. And we're going to put a timestamp, 23 minutes for Mimi, please. Not a problem. Yes, I do. Not a problem, sweetie pie. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Have yourself a lovely evening. Stick around and chit-chat with us if you want to, my love. And thank you for joining us tonight, sweetie pie. So here we go, and let's go and find out. Oh, Amy, I got you over here. Read from here. I'm just going to go and read directly over there. So we are at 23 minutes for our beautiful Mimi. You went over to his place. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got you. But then after you went back, no reply again, all right? Baking into the little hours, right, Mimi? Probably not a good idea to say that, sweetie. Yeah, don't do it. If you haven't done it, don't do it. Have you done it, Mimi? Have you sent the thank you thingy? Let me go see. Let me go see if you're here. Did you do that, sweetie? Oh, hi, my beautiful Karima. No, actually, you're next, my beautiful Karima, when you donate, sweetie pie. It is nice to see you, sweetie. Okay, Mimi, love, are you here? Okay, well, I don't know if you're here or not, my beautiful Mimi, but I'm clearly going to say towards you, if you have not sent out that actual message that has the yes, you know, kind of thank you thing, oh, don't do it, sweetie. Oh, you are here. Okay, don't do it. No, Karima, you're next, my love. There's nobody else, sweetie. Nobody's getting notifications tonight, Karima, so it's slow tonight. Yeah, delete now, Mimi. Don't do it. I would want to do it myself. Like if I were you, I would probably want to do the same thing. I would probably even send it on out. You're very wise to actually ask if you should do it or not, but just delete it altogether. Okay. Now, what actually happened over here is you a little bit kind of got back into the same situation that you always get into, love. And I love you, sweetie. And I'm glad that you got to spend some beautiful time with him. But you're back into the same place, sweet love. You're back into the same place of he knows that you are there when he needs you or when he wants you. And that's all he really cares about. That's it. That's his toxic love, sweet love. So yeah, I know you're back at the exact same place. Of course he can say, yes, we can chit chat and yes, we can talk and blah, 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 blah. He'll say everything he needs to say in order to go and get whatever it is that he wants. But once he's got what he wants and you're no longer into his house, then we're kind of switching up the page, right? He's already telling you that into the month of April, he's not going to be available to chit chat, right? Or not be available to see each other, but he said that you guys can still text. But what's the point in texting if he's not going to text on back? Now, you cannot tell me that there is not one moment during the day that he does not have time to write back, hi, how are you doing? Or what are you doing? Or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, thinking about you, whatever. You always have time. I am sure even when he is gone that he is going to be texting, that he's going to be going on WhatsApp. He's going to be going a little bit all over the place. That is just his mind. That is just him. It's him being him, sweetie pie. So, sweetie, yes, I get you. I get you. So the very last thing that you actually did text is, yes, can you reply, right? And he said that he was baking. Can you give it? That's it. So, sweetie, what I'm going to say is this. I don't believe that he is necessarily going to be replying, okay? What does he truly, truly want? He just wants something that is physical at this moment. He doesn't want anything else, sweetie. You are friends with benefits. You are fun, you're a toy, you're loving, you're caring, you're sweet. And you're somebody that we always know that we can go on back towards, which is why he keeps on coming back, because you allow him to do so. From the moment where you no longer allow him to do so, then the friends with benefits will stop, maybe even a little bit of a pause within the relationship, but maybe he'll actually realize who you are towards him and what he needs to do to be with you. At this moment, he's a little bit toxic into all his behaviors, and he doesn't feel as though he has to win you over. He doesn't feel like he has to do something good. He doesn't feel like he needs to give you that. And he doesn't even see it as respect, honestly. I know that into your mind, you're thinking to yourself, you can at least, respect me and write on back to my message, right? But no, into his mind, he's not seeing it as a question of respect. Into his mind, he is saying, well, we already just spent some time together. We already talked an awful, and we talked an ample lot. I've told you everything I need to say, so I'm not going to reply on back to this. And it's okay, because he knows that if he reaches on back out to you towards you again, you're going to most likely end up saying yes, because you're hooked on him and he's hooked on you, but he's hooked onto your benefits. He's not wanting a committed relationship. Committed relationships go with what? Texting, calling, staying in communication. The whole plan about being into benefits is not having to text, not having to see how are you doing, what are you up to, not being able to even talk for 2 weeks and just call for a booty call, right? That's the whole plan of the benefits. If it goes outside of that, we go more into a relationship. And when you get into the relationship, that's where he walks away. That's where things become scary. And that's where he pulls away. So he's clearly saying to you, yes, you can text me. But he's not saying, I'm going to text you back. But yeah, you can write to me. Once in a while, I might write on back. But that's just hooking you on up again. It's just keeping you onto the hook, saying, oh, into the month of April, I'm not going to be all that available towards you. But well, into the month of May, when I come back, yeah, I'll be there again. So we'll be able to see each other a little bit more, right? But Do you really want to go on back into the month of May into the same cycle? That's going to be up to you to decide whenever he is gone, my sweet love. At this moment, there is absolutely no doubt about it. This is it. It is about fun. It is about knowing that you are there, that you are available, that you can give him what he wants and what he desires. It is not about commitment. It is not about love. Yes, that's it, right? Of course he's going to say no, because if he says yes, you're not going to give him the benefits, sweetie pie. Yes, he's lying again. He's not texting to his mom at that time. My God, no. No, he's not, sweetie pie. He is lying to you. Why does he have to always do that? Because he knows you're going to be there. I feel as though there is a twist between men and women, or women and women, men and men, whatever. Between two people into a relationship, there is a moment where there's a pivotal moment that happens when one person wants too much and the other person kind of ends up backing up all the time, but they are truly interested into you. At some point in time, they end up saying, okay, they're always there, so I know they're going to be there. You're very, very dependable. From the moment when you, the dependable one, starts backing off, oh my God, we start coming closer and closer and closer, because have we lost you? What happened? This is it. So sometimes it's better to actually be a little bit more far. It protects your soul, protects your beautiful self, and it allows him to come on closer towards you, if that is what destiny is going to bring upon. And it might actually allow for a twist or a change of events. Yes, his current feelings and thoughts. Let me go and see. Thank you, my beautiful Karima, sweetie pie. You are on up next, my love. No, not at all. If you text him saying we're friends with benefits, he's going to say no. Why would you say that, right? No. How do you handle your emotions, right? Yeah, saying we should end it? No, Mimi, love. Okay. This is entirely up to you, my beautiful Mimi. You can decide what you want to send. I know you love this man, and I know that you want to stay with him. I know that he's not going to be available for this moment. What you can say is, I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you, and it kind of hurts my feelings when you don't reply on back to me. It makes me feel like I'm not important towards you, like you're a little bit using me. So if you could reply every once in a while, it would be really, really quite nice. And I'm sending you, hugs, love. That's it. No judgment, no throwing, no, is this the end? No questions. Just, I feel this way because of the way that you're making me feel. I want you to know that you are important for me. I do hold on to you. I'm wishing you the best, and let's just stay in touch while you're away for the following weeks. That's it. Keep it open like that. So it is positive, so it is open. If you send something on out saying, well, is this it? Is this the end? Or am I just a benefit? And then it's going to be negative. He's not going to write back towards you. You need to say what you're feeling, but you need to keep it in an open kind of a way where you're not directly pointing fingers out, unless you want an end. If you want an end, point the fingers. If you don't want an end and you want to have a continuum, you need to keep things open. You need to keep it onto a positive note while saying that you would truly appreciate it, and it would make you feel better if he would write back to the messages that you do send to him, because you do care for him. That's what I would do. Thank you, Karima, sweetie pie. It's a delicate situation, Mimi. It is, my love. There's no doubt about it, sweet one. Let me go back over here. Hold on. Let's do this, and let me go back. So, current thoughts and feelings. Yeah. Or are you gonna? The next step is gonna be the same thing, sweetie. Is he gonna make an effort? No, he's not gonna be making an effort. Is it going to be a pause from now on because he is leaving? I will say yes. You're into a place of transition. You're into a place where he loves you, he cares for you, he's holding on to you, but nothing much more, sweetie. He's not making an effort towards anything within this relationship. And As for yesterday, it was nice. It was fun. It was enjoyable, sweetie. I know that's what it is, right? Yeah, that's it. As long as he's satisfied, he's going to continue. That's it, right? I know, my love. Let me give you some messages. I'm basically going to say, sweetie, make things nice and simple towards you, because I say a lot of things and we chit chat a lot and I read everything. He is with you for the moment for benefits. That's it. That's all. He's not looking for love. He's not looking for anything else. It's friendship with benefits. If it gets too complicated, he stops writing. He stops answering. Why? He doesn't feel like he has to. He knows you're going to write back. He knows you're going to contact again. It's just not necessary. So I'm basically going to say for you over here, sweetie pie, yes, he's satisfied when he's with you, but he's also very satisfied by the point that he doesn't have to give you more, or that everything is okay. He keeps getting what he wants, even though he's not giving you anything. Maybe this little break between you guys is actually going to allow him to realize that you're more important into his life, that you are worth to be explored in different kind of ways than just a benefit kind of a way, hopefully. But into the meanwhile, if you do want to have a chance to work at a relationship with him, you need to keep the conversation open. You need to keep it somewhat positive while talking about your emotions, but not accusing, no questions, no accusatory kind of affirmations, if you will, because that's just going to stop everything. Everything's going to become negative, and it's not going to stop. He's not going to talk anymore. Let me give you some messages, my love, coming from him. I'm beautiful Karima. You are going to be on up next, my love. Let's go like this. Hello, TS. Nice to see you, sweetie. So, beautiful Karima, you are on up next, my love. And we are Wednesday today, so we're still here Thursday and Friday. Let's go see what we've got next week, my beautiful loves. Is it? Wait. Is the full moon on the 24th or the 25th, guys? When is our full moon? Is it on Sunday? Oh my God. Are we not here? It's on the 24th. It is on Sunday. Oh my dear God. All right, sweetie pies. Okay, so yes, if you want any, pre-full moon readings, it's going to be on Friday. Otherwise, it's going to go till Monday, where we still have the full moon effect. All right, I got you. So anybody who wants any spells to be done, you need to send them to me by, well, I'm going to say by Saturday. Okay, love? So Friday when you come into the live, or on Saturday, so I can do the spells onto the Sunday, sweetie pies. Okay, what am I getting over here? Community popping on through. Sweet love. He wants you to know this moment, my beautiful Mimi, all together, okay? At this moment, it's like he's escaping. He's escaping bad things. He's escaping things that he does not necessarily want to live through. He does not want to be backstabbed, doesn't want to be betrayed. He doesn't want to get into too many different kind of emotional kind of habits, if you will, because he wants to have that love. He wants to have that desire. He wants to have that freedom at the same time. His freedom is very important for him. He wants you to know that when he is with you, he is happy. This is a beautiful reunion. It is good. It is always positive. But you also need to know that he is somewhat a little bit addicted to you. So we have that obsession, that addiction that is very, very physical. And we do have to be careful for that so we don't end up into any toxic kind of ways. Yes. So that's what I got, my beautiful Mimi sweetie pie. Sweetie, sweetie, sweetie. I'm sending you so much love. I am glad, my beautiful Mimi, that you did actually get to spend some time with him. That I feel that is perfect. I love it. And it is great. I just really, really wish that he was able to do a little bit more for you, right? All right, sweetie pie. Let me go and see our beautiful Karima. How are you doing, love? We always put a timestamp for Karima. So Karima's going to be at 40 minutes. I'm going to go and make sure everything is good into our PayPal at the same time. All right, I've got you. Whose first letter starts with a K that sent me a donation? I don't want to say your name out loud. I do not have your question, but your initials are K and S. K and S, who are you, my sweet love? And well, let me know who you are. You're going to be after Karima, okay, sweetie? And you'll be able to post your question there. So KS, my sweetie, please do let me know where you're at, into the short feed or into the classic one. Just give me a high five in some kind of a way so I can let you know that I've got everything that I need. And you're going to be after Karima, sweetie pie. So by PayPal, KS, looking for you, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful little sweet one. Here we go for Karima at 41 minutes. So KS, you're going to be on up next, love. The energy for you today, absolutely. And what would he like to tell you from deep inside his heart that he has not been saying to you verbally? I got you. Here we go. Let's go like that. Thank you, Lilith. I see you're navigating on both sides, sweetie pie. So KS is next. Okay, energy for you today. What would he actually like to tell you? Let's go and see. Chariot, movement, wanting to come towards you, right? I know, Watson. No, we shall not bite. It is a promise. We don't do that. Not at these hours, anyways. Or not that hard, of course. No. Although some people might like it a little bit more hard, Watson. My dear God. OTS, love, are you KS, sweetie? Are you TS, the one who has PayPal'd, my love? Okay, so your name over here is TS. I got you, sweetie. So just give me a few moments, my beautiful TS, and you'll be able to post your question, okay, love? Yes, thank you. You guys are investigators tonight, sweeties. I know, Hanson. Oh, all right, okay. So that being said, Karima, the energy that we have towards you today, I'm seeing like an ecstasy of the mind, of the soul. I'm seeing a rebirth, a regeneration, a new thought coming forward towards you. I'm seeing more passion. Do you have a date with him, like into the following days, sweetie pie? Thank you, TS, sweetie. You are going to be on up next. Just give me a moment before posting your question, okay, love? Yes. My beautiful Karima, do you have like a date coming on up soon? Oh, I know you can, Juanson. You just need to put a bat up next there. Of course, no offense. I feel like there's a date that is coming on up where he's feeling really, really quite excited, sweetie. I'm seeing excitement. I'm seeing desire. I'm seeing wants. I'm seeing like so much wanting to kind of open up the cupboard and just kind of see what's happening and just kind of go on with it. I feel like we've missed you for some reason. I feel like we want to be closer to you. So my beautiful Karima, if you don't already have a date is going to be giving towards you. I'm going to say by here till this weekend, you should be able to see him. And you guys are just going to be on complete fire, sweetie. I'm still going to have to say, though, like, his energy for you today is passionate. It's very sexual. It's very strong. It's wanting to have a date. It's wanting to be with you. It's wanting to be close to you. But I'm still seeing him always being into his ultimate power. Okay, that's it. Not yes, but you saw him last Saturday. And he might, that's what it is. Okay, sweetie. You're going to be seeing him this week. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Thank you, my beautiful MZ love. You are going to be on up after KS in a few moments, okay? So there is no doubt about it. He is into a place at this moment where he is in such power, such want, such desire. He just wants to be close to you as much as he possibly can, sweetie. There is no doubt about it. He is asking you to please have patience, to please have some beautiful strength towards him, my love, because he's got desire and he is recovering from whatever has been a little bit causing problems between your relationship into the last week. So whatever has been more a little bit off, a little bit more distant, I feel like things are strong, but I feel like he's got this intense desire of being close to you. So my love, his energy is strong. It is fiery. There's no doubt about it. He is in ecstasy within his minds, all different kind of thoughts, all different kind of fantasies popping on through. He really just wants to be able to be close to you as much as he possibly can, as quickly as he possibly can. Deep into his heart, he wants you to know that he wants to turn the page upon whatever you guys have been talking about, whatever has been holding you guys on back. He wants to tell you deep into his heart, please do have patience. Please have patience with me. I will end up giving you what you need, what we need to be together, but I need some patience. He's not able to do it at this moment, and he does not have a time frame on when he's going to be able to do it. That's what he wants to tell you. He doesn't. I know that you would like to have somewhat of a time frame saying, okay, can from here to the end of the year, or is something going to be happening? Are you going to be moving on in? Are you going to be leaving the other? Like, he cannot tell you any of that stuff. It is perfect, TS, sweetie. Absolutely. Thank you, Lilith, and thank you, TS. You are next, my love. So that's what he's actually not saying, sweetie pie. But oh my God, does he have such a very strong desire of being so close to you? It is nice. It is nice. I am loving it. Hey, you're Empress everything. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. We have missed you, my love. How are you doing, sweet one? All right, let's move on forward and let's go and see over here. My beautiful MZ, I've got you twice is where I've got you. You're going to be after TS, my love. So just give me a few moments and you will be on up after TS. What is he actually doing at this moment? Let's go see what he's up to at this moment. Oh, no, I've got you. Oh, of course I've got you, Karima. Oh, and I'm going to give you messages along the way, too. Oh, Karima, I've got you. Have no fears, sweetie pie. I'm just at the beginning of your reading. Oh, yes. Honestly, at this moment, I'm getting over here a status of a surge of ideas, getting a little bit more into his own power. Okay, sweetie. I'm going to try to be as YouTube friendly as I possibly can. And I know that you're going to get me, my sweetie pie. Oh, I did, Lilith. I did, sweetie. Thank you, my love. Oh my God, you're Empress everything. That is crazy, love. Oh, that is nuts, sweetie pie. Karima, I can't necessarily say it on YouTube at this moment in time. I shall get myself into trouble, and I do not want to get myself into any type of trouble. So what I'm going to say, what he's actually up to now, he's actually thinking about you quite deeply, quite well. I feel as though he is completely alone, and I feel as though his mental self has got you somewhat kind of tied on up somewhere, my love. So you are tied. He is enjoying himself, and that's the ideas that I've got for you. So you might not be physically with him, but you're definitely psychologically with him, my love. I know. I'm trying to be as sweet as I can, Karima. I honestly can. Like, I've got you tied up to all different kind of places, honestly. And I want to be able to say more. I just can't. But I know you get it. I know you're getting it. All right. So that's what he's up to at this moment. Absolutely. What are his latest, most prominent thoughts? Well, okay, I'm not going to get into what he's doing at this moment because those are truly his latest, most prominent thoughts. But I'm going to go elsewhere. Here we go. And I'm going to go and see this cute little deck over here. Latest prominent thoughts. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and thank you, everybody, for being so very patient. So, TS, you are going to be on up soon. Actually, TS, if you want to post your question, you can post it, love. So, TS, please do post your question. My love, you are going to be on up right after Karima, so you can post when you are ready. All right. Page of Swords popping on through. Ten of Swords coming on through. Honestly, his most prominent thoughts of you at this moment in time is that he's afraid that you might not necessarily stick around with him. I kid you not, my love. He is so afraid. He really is. It's crazy how much this man loves you, and it's crazy how much he desires you, yet he holds back. He holds back and he holds back because of fear. Because he thinks about you all the time, my love. He's always so very afraid. His worst fear, if you would have asked me into the actual questions, like what is his worst fear and everything, I would say, my God, his worst fear into his whole life is losing you, sweetie. He is terrified of losing you in every single way. Oh my God, he is afraid, my love. But yet, I'm getting over here, King of Swords. He thinks about you at all the time. He thinks about being with you. He thinks about living with you. He thinks about how the relationship would be with you, like into the future, being together, into a couple, living together. He has so much love and so much desire. But onto the other spectrum, he has so much fear. And his fear stops him from doing everything. Everything. His fear is stopping the progress. His fear is stopping the beautiful. His fear is stopping everything that is kind of coming along. It's a crazy place to be in, too. I got you, TS. Thank you, my sweet love, for posting your questions, sweetie. And I'll be with you shortly, my love. Thank you for posting. Thank you, Lilith. It's crazy. It really is. So I'm going to say his most prominent thoughts of you at this moment, other than something that is physical, is fear. He's afraid of losing you. No, this is not yours yet, though, TS. I will mention when I'm with you, okay, my love? You're going to be after Karima, sweetie pie. How did you win his heart? Because it started off, yes, it did start off as socks. And how did you actually win his heart? Well, let me go and say that for you over here. And with this one, I like that question. That is nice, sweetie pie. How did you win his heart? And let me just go over here into the meanwhile. Okay. So how did you win his heart? With your perseverance, with your ideas. Honestly, I feel as though you were able to bring him a physical, a sexual pleasure that is like nobody else. I feel as though you have brought him to different heights into those kind of pleasures that nobody else has been able to bring him into. But you've also been able to bring him comfort and love and support and patience and understanding. You listen to him. You care about him. You love him and you want to be with him. And that is something that he has never truly felt by anybody else. He's always felt that everybody else that he has been into a relationship with has always wanted something from him, has always wanted to be with him because he could give something towards them, something that could be good, like security or money, something of the such. But he feels that with you, you are not only able to bring him to the seventh heaven, but you are also there because you love him and you care for him. And that, into his mind, is something that he has never felt before. And that's how you won his heart. I'm going to say by being loving and caring and sweet, by actually being there and understanding and listening to him. And you say, where in his mind where into his mind about a future with you? Because that's something he's not answering, right? He's never answering that one. Let me go and see, my love. And I'm going to give you some messages after, my sweet one. Okay. Where and what is going on with that? Okay, sweetie. I feel like the more he can procrastinate, the more he will. Where are you into his mind within the future? He knows that when he's ready, he'll be able to make the move. He believes that when he'll be ready, you'll be there for him and you'll be waiting for him. So he doesn't feel like he's got to rush. He doesn't feel like he has to do something really quickly for something to be happening. I'm getting over here that he actually does feel as though he is blessed. He is blessed by your love. He is blessed by the tenderness that you give him. He is blessed by all the beautiful experiences that you are giving to him. That being said, I'm going to have to say your future is a little bit of a test of courage, my sweet love. I feel as though what he needs you to do is to hold on. I need you to be patient. I need you to not push him. I need you to be understanding and loving and caring. The more loving, the more caring, the more beautiful your relationship is with him, and every moment that you spend with him, the more he's going to want to exit and put the efforts towards the problems and the financial issues and everything that goes along with it to be able to be with you. So at this moment in time, honestly, is he thinking about leaving the other person to be with you? He's not. It is into his plans for the future, but it's not into the near future. I'm going to say you probably have still, if I can look at these cards over here, probably still like another good year before he actually does that. Yeah. His mind is into a place where he wants to continue to grow with you. He wants to continue to see where this relationship is going. He wants to continue to see how you are understanding him, how much patience you have towards him, and how you guys can grow together throughout the following months. And if patience and love and caring and tenderness and understanding is there, then within the following year, he will actually be able to move on in with you. And he will actually make that movement to be with you. But he's going to need some time. And I'm going to say he needs a good year, sweetie, at this moment before doing anything. At this moment, into his mind, you are love, you are passion. You are the one that we desire to be with, but you are not our utmost priority at this moment, because we know that you're there, because we know that you're waiting, because we know that you will wait, so we don't have to rush anything. And that's where the main difference is. We don't feel rushed. And then you might say, what if I rush him? And I'll say, if you rush him, you're going to end up hitting a brick wall, because he's not going to be able to do it. So there's no point rushing. Your only way through to be with him is to be patient and kind of enjoy the ride all the way up until then. Has his physical attraction towards you grown lately? Let me go and see, my love. TS, I've still got you, my love, and you are going to be on up next, sweetie. Has his physical attraction grown towards you lately? Let's go and see. The Magician is telling me that is a yes, more and more as time goes on by. Why? Because you guys understand each other. You know what he wants. He knows what you want. You're able to understand each other. You're able to fulfill each other. And you're able to really just kind of give each other that little boost that is necessary, that you want and that you need. And I feel like that boost actually goes on in to give a strength and I'm going to say a strength to the relationship that is like none other. So my love, yes. Has his physical attraction to you grown recently? I will say yes. But I'm also going to say that I feel as though the physical part has grown, because I feel as though the sexual part has grown also. It has developed. It has become more complex. I feel as though we are less shy. We're more open to talk about our wants and our desires. And that has helped an awful lot towards everything altogether, my sweetie pie. So I'm going to say yes, no doubt about it, because we feel as though with you, everything is absolutely possible. And that brings boundless potential. And he loves the fact that there's limitless potential, if you will. And let me give you some messages also, my love. Let me just go over here. You had what? You had salty grapes? Salty grapes? Oh, I don't think that's my thing. You had what? You're having McDonald's day and you love it. Oh, all right, all right. Salty grapes. Not sure, though. Not sure. I like grapes just like that. I do. Okay, so let me just hold on. You're gonna be back a little bit. Your mom wants to go and eat dinner with her. Oh, she's so sweet. You gotta love your mom. Yes, I'm moving on over to messages, sweetie. Don't worry. I always give messages, Karima. You don't even have to ask for them. I will automatically give them to you, sweetie pie. I'm just reading on up into the messages on what is being posted, but I've got you, love. Okay, let's hold on. Let's go over here. Let's do this, and let's go over here. Okay, sweet one. I feel you around me all the time. I want you to know that I am manifesting you. I love you unconditionally. You don't need to change for me because I love you just the way that you are. When you're not close to me, I truly do miss you. I also want you to know the intensity of my feelings for you. Sometimes they kind of scare me. I'm also absolutely terrified of losing you. I can't stop thinking about you no matter how hard I truly try. And I'm going to go for a second deck, so don't go too far. Don't go too far. I'm going to whip on out another deck. Just give me 1 second, my love. And here we go. Oh, I'm going to go through this little cutie patootie deck. Okay, so you... I don't know where you're at. I don't know which camera to put you at. I think you're over here. You're absolutely perfect. You are so very good towards me. You truly are my biggest wish. You are never very far from my mind. I also want you to know that sometimes I'm a little bit afraid, but you're my first thought when I wake up, and you're my last thought before I go to sleep. I want you to know if you're not around, I feel like I'm completely lost. And I need you to please, 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 please be patient with me, my love. It's a medley of red and green grapes, you say, right? It is. You add salt to watermelon, right? Yeah. My best friend adds salt to pineapple because otherwise pineapple cuts your tongue, right? Which I get. But it's not my thing. No. I either like it salty or I like it sweetie. All right, here we go. Just one moment. My beautiful Karima, if you have any other questions of any other sort, please do let me know, my sweetie pie, and I am here for you, my love. Sending you so much love, Karima. I'm going to come on over and CTS, so just give me one brief moment. I'm just going to recuperate whatever the heck I have up here, which I don't know what it is. Okay. So let's do this, let's do that, like this, and let's go and see our beautiful friend. TS, you are on up next, followed out by MZ. Let's do this, let's do that, and voila. Okay, so TS. You want to know how Jan or Ian, I would say Jan, is feeling about you today. Let me go and see, my love. What do I've got for you? I'm also going to go and make sure that everything is good into our PayPal. MZ is going to be up next, but MZ has gone out for lunch with mom, so we are going to be leaving a timestamp for MZ, who's going to be on up after TS. So TS, let's go and figure out what's happening for you, my love. Alrighty. Let's do this. And here we go. You're a salty, aren't you? Salt on pineapple sounds good too, right? Yeah, she always puts salt on pineapple. I should probably do the same thing because I don't remember which, I think it was Raphael. I think with Raphael, I used to eat pineapple like all the time. Like I'd eat like a whole pineapple in one day. And I would eat it like consecutively until I couldn't eat it anymore because the pineapple is too acid and it would cut my tongue in a million different kind of places. And it would become painful. And I would have to stop until I'd eat some more. And she would always tell me, put salt onto it. That's what I do, like that. She says, I don't get my tongue cut. And I'm like, oh my God, I've tried it. It's just not my thing. But I get it. Heck, it saves your tongue. The only sweet and salty that I can do, I think, is salted caramel or salted chocolate. That I absolutely love. Other than that, all right. But I get it. I do get it. I have been wanting to try, though, like frozen grapes. Yeah, like the frozen grape kind of thing. That sounds good. Oh, TS, I'm with you at this moment. It is not clear, but I'm with you, my love. You got this new stack from TikTok, sugar-coated, what is that? You say sour-coated frozen mango. Oh, now that must be good. Yes, now that sounds good, my love. I would do that. I would. It is a pièce de résistance. It is. TS, sweetie, how are we actually feeling towards you? So you want to know how Jan is actually feeling towards you. What is going on, TS? This is a relationship from the past, right, sweetie pie? I'm getting over here somewhat of a conflict. I'm getting disagreements, and I'm getting that we're stuck into the past, and we have a lot of regret. We have a lot of failure, a lot of disappointment. Is this a relationship that has anything to do with the past? Does that making any sense to you, sweetie? Because at this moment, I'm getting that I'm going to take more cards out, but I'm getting a sense of feeling a little bit, you can, Sierra, sweetie. Nice to see you, my love. I'm getting feelings of feeling a little bit lost, a little bit sad, not really quite knowing what we're doing. We're going to put TS, please, at 108. So 108 for TS, absolutely. It's one piece at a time, not the whole bag. Of course not. So 108 for TS. Sierra, you can definitely go ahead with it, sweetie. It is nice to see you, love. Okay, so there's no doubt. My beautiful TS, there is something going on within your relationship over here that there has been sadness, there's been frustration, there's been a holding on back. We don't really know what to do with it, but we're definitely still holding on to you because I'm getting manifestations. I'm getting wantings, wanting to reach out, wanting to, like, we're ambitious over here, my sweetie pie. That's it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, sweetie. I've got you, sweet one. I feel like at this moment, I actually feel that I feel like we want to make a movement towards you, but I feel like we're stuck into our negative energy. We're stuck into the us, into the I, into I think and I want and I desire and I have this pain and I have this and I have that. We're stuck into the I, which all suck. They're all horrible and we don't want them. But I feel as though they have to go through the I in order to get to the you, or to the we altogether. So hopefully I'm making sense. We've been hurt. We've had sore. We've had frustration. We're still holding on to you. We're still loving you, but we don't know what the heck to do. I feel like we are torn between going on back and starting something anew and sticking where we're at a little bit alone. I don't feel like there's anybody else's energy around, but there is definitely a breakup. There's definitely a separation. There's definitely a want of a manifestation of a new beginning, but there's also wanting to have that independence. So I'm basically going to say towards you over here, how are we feeling about you, into your question? We love you. We care about you, but it's really complicated. I feel like time is necessary over here. I feel like if you are into some type of contact, the best way to say or to do would be, to just kind of leave a little bit of time go on by, to maybe remain friends, to see where this could go, if it could open back on up into love. But don't push anything. If you push anything, you're going to end up hitting a wall because this person's not ready for anything. So really just take it one tiny little step at a time. One step at a time is going to bring you so much further, sweetie pie. This person still loves you, still holds on to you, but they're stuck into their feelings of hurts. So if you are in contact, stay into a friendship kind of a way. Don't push things, and you'll see that things should be able to actually bring themselves back together, because they do love you, but they need to feel so. They need to fix things that are within them, my love. If you're into a period of no contact, you guys are not talking whatsoever, then I'm going to say leave a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then do a shout out. Hi, how are you doing? No obligation with this message. I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Something nice, something sweet, something that has no obligations within them will actually be able to open on up different type of dialogues between you guys. You need to keep it sweet and simple into a level type, okay? We're not going into something that is lovey-dovey. I miss you so very much. I want you back into my life. Please come on back. We're not touching that. We're into a place of, I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if ever you want to do something, or give me a shout out. Let me know how things are going. I hope you're doing good. That's where you need to keep things. And if you keep that into that kind of a way, things will start to get better for you within, I'm going to say, the following 2 to 3 weeks. So continue a little bit into that vibe, my sweetie pie, and see how that is going to be evolving for you. If you keep into those steps, good things should be coming towards you, because this person does still love you, sweetie. They're just conflicted within their emotions, and they need a little bit of time by themselves, my love. Let me know. Let me give you some messages from our Hermit deck, okay? Let me give you some messages over here, sweetie. Sean, you say your favorite French art is done by Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, he is the one who did the Mona Lisa. I know. My mom has a Mona Lisa. Of course, not the real one. Actually, I don't think she has it anymore. She had the Mona Lisa for the longest of time into her house. And my first dog, Sean, the first dog that I purchased, which was my dog, a Cocker Spaniel, a blonde Cocker Spaniel that lived until 14 years old, because then he was very, very ill. I named him Leonardo because of Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, he is a great inventor, great painter, artist, everything of the such. All right. Here we go. No, he is. He does truly still love you, my beautiful Tias. This person does truly still love you, does still truly want you. I just feel as though this person needs more time, my sweetie pie. I'm getting over here. Please do wait for me. Please do listen to your heart. Physically speaking, you're absolutely perfect. I'm obsessed with your body, which is a little bit of the devil card. And I'm getting a reach out. So I'm going to say, do as much as you possibly can at this moment. Let things go a little bit with the flow for 2-3 weeks. Then do a reach out. Okay, my love? But like I said, keep it nice, keep it sweet, simple, and keep it onto a friendship kind of a level. I'm missing you. Just hoping you're doing okay. Give me a shout out and let me know if you're okay, if you want to chit chat. Yeah, no. At this moment, he doesn't want to talk. No, at this moment, he does not want to talk. At this moment, it is. At this moment, there is a stoppage. There is an end of a relationship, TS. You need to leave a good 2-3 weeks. After 2-3 weeks, you can reach out and you can try to see where his vibes are, what's actually going on. If he responds on back to the hi, how are you doing? I'm thinking about you, you know, what's up? Then you're going to know that he is ready for a movement. If he does not respond on back, he is not ready for movement. We're going to have to wait a little bit more time. He does still love you. He does still hold on to you, but he is hurt and he does not know how to get out of that hurt. So he needs his own time to work through his emotions and his feelings, my love. I know, my dear Sean. I know, sweetie pie. Let me go and see MZ. We are going to need MZ to be into a timestamp. So MZ, my love, you are going to be at, hold on. MZ, my love. Oh, I don't even know why I'm looking there. MZ, you're at 1:16 and 30 seconds. 1:16:30. You're such a sweetie pie, Sean. Ton français s'améliore de jour en jour, je dois dire. Okay, so yes, 1:16 and 40 seconds for beautiful MZ. You're getting very worried about, okay, I got you. You're related, yes. Yes. Oh, you are just at the beginning, sweetie pie. Oh my God. I know that you're worried. I know that you're worried about an awful lot of things. I remembered you saying that you, into the team that you were going into, that it was going to be a little bit less productive than the other team altogether. But I'm going to say, no, don't worry about it, sweetie. You got a lot of bad juju coming towards you at this moment. We're going to be able to work onto that bad juju. We're going to be able to kind of release it and get rid of it. And then things should be actually really, really quite better. But I'm also going to have to say it's a little bit of the time period that you're into. I'm going to say things are really going to start accelerating for you. I know it seems far like heck, sweetie pie. But I'm going to say somewhere around the month of April, things should be a little bit better. And then you're going to see that April and May are going to be better. June, July, and August are going to be a little bit slower. And then I see you getting much better September, October, November. I see better and I see bigger things. So I'm going to say, you know what? Just don't give up, my love. Do not give up because the possibility is there. It is for you, my sweet love. I know that things are going to be okay. I'm not going to say that you're ultimately going to reach your goal, what it is that you actually want, but I'm going to say you're really going to be close on by, sweetie. So don't give up. You always have a different type of, you know, you can take the path A, you can take the path B, or take the path C. Do what you have to do in order to go and get them. But know that you are going to be having periods. Let's say April is going to be better. May is going to be better. June, July, August, they're slower. There's not too much that you can do. You can do the very best that you can, but not too much. September, October, November, all the way, I'm going to say to December, you're good for gold. So those are going to be the months where you're going to have to prepare, get things going, get your teams going, and really just go and get the best that you possibly can. So are things going to improve? Absolutely, my love, but you do have some months are a little bit off, and you're a little bit into one of those off months, my love. But we can definitely, if you feel like you're afraid at any point in time, we can definitely do something towards that, my love. Sierra is going to be on up next, by the way. And do I see Em and you seeing each other in person soon? Let me go and see. So do I see you guys meeting each other at TS? Yes. Perfect, my sweetie. I'm not saying TS that it's over. I'm saying TS that it's complicated, and at this moment there is a pause, is what I'm saying. I'm saying there is a possibility of a reconciliation, but we're going to have to leave it a couple weeks, sweetie. I have never seen that, Sean. I have never seen Madeleine, sweetie. As for MZ, getting over here, our justice popping on through. Also getting our Temperance, getting our Ace of Pentacles. What do we have over here? Meeting up soon. I'm going to say not quite soon. I'm going to say into the perfect world, you guys, into his mind, into his wants, into his desires. You guys would actually meet on up like in a month. But I don't see that happening. I don't see him actually, in his mind, within the following month, you guys are seeing each other. But I know that he's still balancing things out. I know that he's still working on things, and I know that he's not making movement yet. So I'm going to say probably not until somewhere around summertime, sweetie. I don't see it. I want to tell you before, but if I tell you before, you're going to be sad and you're going to be wondering what the heck happened because it's not happening. So I'm going to say not really until this summer because he still has things that he needs to work on. If it happens before, thank God, and perfect, but I don't see it happening before, sweetie. So I'm going to say not until this summer, although I know that his ambitions and his wants and his desires actually to meet on up with you before. So I'm going to say let's just try to kind of work upon it to make it happen a little bit quicker. That we can definitely work on too also, sweetie. We can definitely do some spells so we can kind of accelerate and boost things a little bit more. Let me give you some messages coming from him also, but this time around I'm going to actually take some message cards. And then I'm going to go and see Sierra. We're going to end the donations at 10. So in 10 minutes, my loves, in 10 minutes, I'm going to be with Sierra. I'm going to go and see Juanson after. I am lurking your social media accounts. I do want to be able to see you. Please be patient with me, my love, because I really do, truly do need you. And I am scared to let my guard down because my stability is causing me some problems. Now, Watson, give me a moment because I never have enough water. So I'm going to go and get myself some more water because I am thirsty. And I'm coming on back for Sierra. And then, thank you, my beautiful Lilith. I'm going to come and see Watson unless anybody else pops on through. So here we go for Sierra. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Sierra and Watson. All right, my dear Juanson and Sierra. All right, my beautiful. So here we go for our beautiful friend Sierra. And hold on. Nothing wrong with that, my dear Sean. Nothing wrong with it, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful gypsy. Nice to see you, love. You will be on up right after Sierra. Your French is in Frenching tonight. Or is it de rien? Or is it c'est à ton tour? Whose tour is it? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait. De rien, ma belle. C'est... Oh, ça me fait plaisir is what you want to say. De rien, ma belle, ça me fait plaisir. C'est à ton tour. No, c'est à ton tour means it's your turn. I don't know what you want to say about that. I don't know. Yeah, I think my French is not Frenching with your French tonight. All right, let's go. Oh my God, what did I do? I press a button with my mouse. Okay, and let's go see Sierra. You had to put your phone, not your phone, but your foot down. I got you. And I did not give a time. So 1:25 and 30 seconds, please, for Sierra. You had to put your foot down. All right. What happened, my love? No, he doesn't want to be committed. No, he doesn't. Exactly. Oh, no. No. Poop on him, sweetie. Yeah. No. No, 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 no. And even then, I kind of feel like the word wife duties kind of appeals to men too. It could be a man duty to make supper too. Oh, sweet Lord. That is definitely not up to you to do that. Oh, that's okay, Lilith. That's okay, sweetie. I think it's messing with my brain too. So you don't know either. Oh, my beautiful Sierra. When is he going to be realizing, right? Honestly, he's going to end up realizing when it's way too darn late is what the actual problem is. Yes, I know, sweetie. I'm seeing over here that he is persisting. He does want to continue. He is, as much as he's not necessarily looking for towards a long-term commitment, he is hoping that you are going to be changing your mind because honestly, he doesn't want to let you go. He is very, very quite weak towards you. You are important into his world, into his mind. He wants to have progress. He wants to have expansions. So I'm basically going to say over here, he doesn't want to let you go in any kind of way, sweetie. He doesn't, even though you have kind of determined that he wants this and he wants that from you. I feel like it's still something he's going to be wanting from you. He might actually put a little bit on pause so he can actually spend that time with you. But it's always going to be an internal desire that he has. It's always going to be something that's going to come back a little bit, kind of like a cycle. So is it going to be completely gone? No. He might kind of press a little bit of pause onto the button for the meanwhile because he doesn't want to see you and he doesn't want to lose you. But I don't necessarily see him like unlearning. Like I don't see him changing from being a boy, like you say, to a man. I don't see that happening, sweetie. I see him being the way that he is and like no real changes, my love. Into his mind, he doesn't necessarily see what you're seeing neither. I know that you're seeing it more as roles. I am doing this, I am doing that, I'm doing all these things for you and you're not doing anything for me. Why should I continue this even though I don't really want to? And when you're not really actually giving me what I want, right? Although even if he was giving you commitment, I still don't feel like you'd want to do all those wife duties because I feel like that could be a little bit shared, right? I don't necessarily feel like that's into his personality. I feel like whatever you do, you do. And I feel like it's a little bit owned towards him and whatever he does, but that's pretty much what it is. I don't feel as though he attributes a lot of responsibilities towards what he has to do towards you into the relationship. So is he actually growing on up in any kind of ways? I'm going to say no, sweetie. So once he's going to realize that he isn't really treating you the way that he should be, he's not going to, unless at some point in time you actually leave him. And I'm not saying to leave him. I'm not saying that. If you decide to leave him, you leave him because this is not corresponding to what you want and what you desire. But I'm going to say he's not going to change. I'm going to say that he is all into it for whatever you want to give me. Fantastic. I'll take it. He'll take everything physical. He'll take everything emotional. He'll take anything that has to do with food, whatever it is. If you can give it, he shall take it. He is a taker, not necessarily a giver. And so what happens, our beautiful queen, you're there, you're sweet, you're nurturing, you're completely practical. but it's kind of like he's a little bit using you into that kind of way. So I'm going to say is he going to unlearn this behavior? No, he is not going to unlearn it in any kind of a way, sweetie. Once he actually going to realize, he's going to realize that if you actually end up letting him go at some point, or if you truly have, like truly have the very deepest discussion upon what he is giving you and what he is offering you, how it's not enough and how you are wanting and desiring something more, then maybe things will actually change. Maybe. It's a little bit into the void, sweetie. You can definitely have notes from him. Let's go and start on off with a blunt deck. Why don't we? Let's go with a blunt. I feel like we need to go to the blunt tonight. Gypsy, you are next, followed, yes, Gypsy, you are next, followed by Juanson. Paid readings, donations, closing in 3 minutes. I do not have the energy for this at this moment. I am going to tell you how I feel, though. I don't have the energy to say, I want this, I want that, but I'll tell you that I care for you, and I don't want to lose you. Here we go. Are you going to wait for me? I know that you are the one that I do want to spend some time with, but I don't really know how to answer to what is happening at this moment. And I'm scared. I can't quite face this situation. So you might actually see him a little bit kind of running away from the whole situation altogether, my love. And if we move on forward to this one, we are a perfect match in heaven. I struggle with showing to you how much I truly do care. Your beautiful soul is what I truly do crave the most. I've always been a little bit afraid of this love. And I always knew that there was something different about you. My beautiful Sierra, I am sending you so much love, sweetie. I hope that all of this, ends up working on out and ends up making sense for you, my love. I hope he ends up showing you that he is caring and sweet and loving and everything as such, because you do deserve it, sweetie pie. A Gypsy, sweetie, MK and you hung out last night. How is he feeling about you? Let's go and see. You are here. I got you. Sarah, let me know if you have any other questions. I've got you, my love. Gypsy, do we have Gypsy who is with us? If Gypsy is not with us, Gypsy is at 133. 133 for Gypsy. Oh, type. I've got you. Yeah. You got Sierra? Okay. I'm going to put 133 for Gypsy. I know. Just in case, sweetie pie. So here we go. Okay, so you decide to actually hang out before the weekend. I've got you. Okay, so that is good. That is good. So what is he feeling towards you? Socks. I don't know if you had socks last night. If you did, we want more. If you didn't, we want some anyways. Socks. Lust. Greed. Envy. Honestly, all I'm getting over here is a physical want, a physical desire. I want to be close to you, a want of physical attraction, of physical intimacy. And if that has not happened yesterday, it is what we want. So I'm going to say very high intensity upon anything that is more sexual is what is coming on through. Yeah. I got you, Lila. Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to take another deck out, but at this moment, all I get is that very, very high energy of wanting to be close to you. Yeah, that's it. And you feel like he's going to get you pregnant, honestly, right? That's it. So I'm going to say, sweetie, if you don't want a pregnancy, be careful. And that's exactly what you want. Oh, we're okay then. All right. I was going to say be careful if that's not what you want. But if it's what you want, I say go ahead, sweetie. But if he's going to get you pregnant and that's what you want, know that he might not stick around. You might have a pregnancy by this nice, sexy man, but you might not necessarily have a dad or a father who's around. I'm not sure he's going to stick around, sweetie. I'm just getting so much passion. I'm getting so much sexual thoughts and wants and desires. But that's what I keep getting, sweetie, over and over and over. Again, it's like we want to ravage you, sweet love. That's all we want. We want to ravage you. We want with force. We want to show you who we are, what we can give to you, and we want to just kind of prove to you that, oh my God, we are worth it. Give me that chance. Let me show you what I can do and how I can make you feel. That's the only energy I'm getting. I'm not getting love. I'm not getting commitment. I'm not getting future. I'm getting benefits right here, right now. Let's go with it. And I want nothing else. I just want this to be happening right now. It's not, well, maybe it's not a bad thing. I'm going to say sometimes when dads are into the way, sometimes it gets complicated as hell, sweetie. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It depends how you see it. It can be good like it can be bad. But at this moment, my love, I'm going to give you some messages. But all I can see, Gypsy, and I took out 2 different decks. Devil came out twice. All I see is obsession, physical desire, wanting to own you, wanting to obsess you, wanting you to be close to us, wanting to have that energy that is so strong, that is so powerful, that you simply cannot say no to. So no is going to be happening, sweetie, and it's probably going to be happening this weekend. If you guys are seeing each other this weekend, this is going down this weekend, Gypsy. I kid you not, this weekend. Take your precautions, sweetie, because you might get pregnant. Let me give you some messages coming from so be careful. That's my warning out to you. Okay, that's my warning. First card, there you go. Of all the decks I've got, I want to make love. Are you still thinking about me? Oh, what happened last night already? That's what I said. Was it or was it not? Such sexual power, sweetie. Okay, it's going to be happening again this weekend, sweet love. Next time you guys see each other, it's going to be happening again. Oh, sweetie pie. I am not going to be giving on up. I want you to know over here that I miss you. I do. When you're not around, I'm lost without you. Look, again, I miss you. And I know that you feel it too. If you're ready for this beautiful sexual, beautiful physical encounter, I'm ready for it too, my love. Oh, Gypsy, you know what's coming ahead. But please, Gypsy, this is a relationship that is based on something physical at this moment, not emotional, physical. So beware. Just be careful with your emotions, my love. Sierra, I got you. I know you don't ever want no wife duties. You don't want to have to clean. You don't want to have to cook. You don't want to have to do any of that crap. I got you, my love, which is why I'm saying you need to be careful, because I don't quite feel as though this person is willing to give that up. It's like into his mind, it is tradition. It is the way that it should be. And that's the way things are going to be moving on forward. But you be careful, my love. He wants you as a wife. He wants you to do all the wifely kind of beautiful duties that you can do towards him. Cooking, cleaning, loving, being there, spending beautiful time with him and giving him what he ultimately wants. So be careful, sweetie. Your emotions are locked away? Then you're good for gold, sweetie. You lock them away and have fun, Gypsy. Have fun, my love. He is a taker. And then when you do control over him into your own way, he isn't going to think it's funny. No, he is not. He's going to end up walking away. He's going to end up not talking anymore. He's going to end up blocking the communication, and he's going to end up walking away. It is best for him right away, my beautiful Sierra, that he knows what is acceptable and what is not before it's too late, before too many emotions get into it and too much time gets put into it. He needs to know what you're looking for, what is good, and he can cook you dinner too. He can do beautiful things for you too. It's not a one-way street. No. I'm going to go and see Juanson into the meanwhile, but my beautiful queens over there, Gypsy and Sierra, be careful for you beautiful souls, okay? Gypsy, you keep your emotions locked away as you're having that physical fun. And Sierra, you stand your ground, my beautiful queen. You let him know what is good, what is not good, and what is acceptable. Because anything else is not going to be good for you. Juanson, how about you, my dear king? What do I've got for you? Juanson. Oh my God, everything disappeared onto the shorts. I don't see anything anymore. Where did everybody? I don't even see like a talking or anything. Oh, that is so weird. Okay, there is like some kind of bug onto the shorts feed. I'm going to close up the shorts feed, Juanson, because I don't see anything anymore. And I didn't even touch it. I kid you not. I don't know what happened with it. Yeah, everything just kind of disappeared like momentarily like that. So I'm going to close the short feeds. Juanson, you need to